This economy did not have to go into a recession as it has. It was the result of greed, Wall Street greed primarily, which had such a cataclysmic effect upon the world's economy and the nation's economy, and certainly upon Ohio's economy.
But I think that people in this state know that things have gotten worse, and they know, and they're voting with their feet. They're leaving.
Who was to blame for Ohio's worsening economy and double-digit unemployment? And who is best equipped to turn things around? John Kasich says he can trace his strategy to his 9 terms on Capitol Hill.
What I did in Washington in terms of balancing the budget, reducing taxes, bringing common sense, making sure that taxpayers get their money's worth out of government, paying down debt, all these things that I spent a lifetime fighting for, brought great prosperity to the country. And it's the same formula here in Ohio.
And the Strickland administration, Kasich says it's been inhospitable to business. And he criticizes the decision to put a hold on the final year of a scheduled tax cut.
Our taxes are too high, our government is too clunky and too large, our regulations are punitive to small businesses, there's too many frivolous lawsuits, our workers' comp laws are not good. We have to reverse all that.
I would say, John, you ought to be paying attention because I have cut state employment by almost 5,000 people. I have reduced spending dramatically, not only in this budget but in the previous budget. I have done, John, what you and many of your Republican supporters have been saying they want to do for many, many years and have failed to do it.
With polls showing the ailing economy and fragile job market at the top of the worry list for voters, the governor and Democratic leaders across the country will point the finger of blame at Wall Street and the recession that got its start with the collapse of Lehman Brothers, John Kasich's employer for the past decade.
I don't want John Kasich to do to Ohio what Lehman Brothers did to this economy.
Are you concerned about the way your involvement with Lehman will be portrayed to voters?
No, I think, look, I think, Colleen, I first of all ran a 2-man office in Columbus, Ohio. To blame a guy in a 2-man office in Columbus for bankrupting Lehman is like blaming a car dealer in Zanesville for the collapse of General Motors.
This is the outfit that really triggered the economic collapse. As a result, I think, of really corrupt and unethical business practices. And he was a managing director. And he wants to say that, oh, I was just this insignificant person working in Columbus, Ohio. Well, he had a Washington office. He was very close to the CEO. He called the CEO of Lehman Brothers an awesome guy, a good friend, a great leader.
The reason why they focus on this is because they've destroyed jobs. They've driven people out of the state. So if you don't have anything good to say, then you go out and you try to smear somebody else.